and Nola, Bolton, Mippy. I was baptised in Mippy. Mum and Dad baptised us all. There was 14 of us, so 7 girls and 7 boys. So the day I was born was the 25th of December 1952 in King Edward Memorial. Mum just had me and went through and had Christmas dinner. So that part of that there, I knew that, but then there's a big old gap. I can't remember nothing that until when we was out Aunty Road. It was a reserve for Aboriginal people. It wasn't far from the cemetery and the airport, so there was quite a few Aboriginal people there, and I was bred up there quite young, so most of that there living there was quite a few Aboriginals, and the people who was at the reserve with us, when they finally closed the reserve, we all moved out, and they sort of like chopped us into East Perth. It used to be called Old Claysbrook. So there was houses there, and there's quite a few. It's like we followed one another really. They put us somewhere and you knew everybody because everyone was moved with you, sort of thing. So that we knew one another. So we went to East Perth, and I remember there going to East Perth school. I was in grade 1. I started grade 1 at the East Perth school, primary school. So, and then something happened, and then we were taken away. So we was put in Rowland's mission. So was in there for quite a while, and Mum and Dad fought for us. I've got all the letters that he wrote to the welfare dads, and he was a very educated man and a very good writer, and so he knew what he was doing, and he fought and fought and fought for us, but they didn't let us go. They let us go out for holidays and that, but then we still went back. But one thing that has been with me all my life, right from when I was young, and I do remember, even out Aunty Grove, young ones used to come and take us up into one of the old houses, and we always heard about the Lord, always. And then even growing up, I was always associated with Christian people, so I really did have the teaching of the Lord with me. So then from East Perth, we lived for quite a while. Then we was taken away again, and then we was sent to Rowland's, that's right. And then we were sent there to the mission, and then I was in grade 3 then. And when we come out, they didn't send us back there. They sent us to Sister Kate, so that was another one. See, I was one of the Bolton generation, so they dumped me around here, there, and everywhere. So when we was in Sister Kate's, I was there for a while, and I was in grade 3 from there. Then they let us out. I get muddled up with my story really, because I don't say it very much, and I know it to myself, and I tell it to myself, but when it's just the first time that I've really thought about it and that, because I didn't really think about the past or things like that, but all the while that I was a child, I heard of the Lord. There was always people there to teach us about the Lord Jesus, even in the home. I gave my heart to the Lord in Rowland's when I was 10 years old. So then came out of Rowland's, and then from there I followed the Lord. Mum and Dad were Christians too. They were an inspiration to me, Mum and Dad, but they went off the rails, I suppose, like many of us do, so we got taken away again. And this time now I'm in high school. They still send us back, well, not to Sister Kate's anymore. Sister Kate's at another farm up in the bush, which is called Burnbrae. So I went there, and I was in high school from there, and I used to go to Armadale High School from there, so I was acquainted with homes for quite a lot. But there's always people there who were Christians to give me support and that there. I didn't get out of the home till I was 15. And when I got out of the home, we got a house. Mum and them was living in East Perth, Bill Old Claysville. So went to Perth Modern 9. Went there till third year and that, and then I was old enough to leave, so I just left. And all the teachings that was left with me, they were with me. It's just that they didn't surface when they should have surfaced. But when I was of age, I got into drink. I ended up a drunk.